Hey. Bonjour mon ami, je m'appelle Joey John Maguire, le poète Angleterre. Dans ma maison et Vertiac, le Camping Pontis. It's a mobile home. Vertiac Dordogne en France. I'm about to recite my latest poem, which I did yesterday actually, and this morning in the early hours I wrote the lyric to a tune. So it's not my latest, but it's my latest poem, and it is called Coward's Way. And the reason I've written this poem is because I received a phone call telling me a young man who I knew very well from the foundation where I used to live, the Oswald Stoll Foundation in Chelsea, looks after ex-homeless and mentally ill and physically ill ex-service people. He'd committed suicide, to the best of my knowledge, and it wasn't in a nice way from what he tells me, in our local park. There's an awful lot of suicides in the ex-service community. There's an awful lot of homeless people. I was one of them. And all my psychiatrists and psychologists that I've seen can never believe that I didn't join the ranks of those suicides. But there you go, I'm a survivor. And I've written this especially for those who've died. You know, Oswald Stoll's had 3 or 4 suicides now in the last 2 or 3 years. And what people don't realise, for instance, is that I think in the Falklands, just under the Falklands War in the early 80s, just under 300 service people lost their lives, gave their lives, and but since then there's been, I think, about 400 or 500 veterans have chosen suicide because of post-traumatic stress disorder. Yeah, no one listens, and the government doesn't give a damn, and I can rant and rave all I like, but it's been that way since time began and nothing ever changes. But here we go. This is called Coward's Way, and I was going to dedicate it just to the young man who has chosen that way. But he never told me. I saw him every day and said hello when he went out for his coffee. And he'd go to Costa, I think, and I'd either see him going out or see him coming in with his cup of Costa coffee, and I wouldn't see him anywhere. And he had major mental health problems. I don't know where he served or whatever, but he was being looked after in the care of Sir Oswald Stoll Foundation. Anyway, the poem is called Coward's Way, and it goes like this. Dedicated to all those who've seen active service, or any service for that matter, and chosen the coward's way. Coward's Way. Not the name of a road or street, though it is a cul-de-sac of sorts, a place with only one exit, so to speak. Wrongly named, I'd say, for I have known braver men than I, that once lost, have chosen such a way. It takes guts to walk alone, and though many do, men and women alike, not many will survive. I'm a survivor, but that's not bravery. It's in my genetic makeup, and I am the first to cry. Don't think I'm not on the list of possibles, for my name's been there ever since. One to watch according to my shrink, though he has been wrong so far. Another emotional explosion last week. A ticking time bomb finally went off, I knew the young man well, never the same ever since. There'll be a funeral, with all the usual sentiments, but nothing much will change. Lessons won't be learned. I can't attend, though I hope some loved ones will. He is some mother's son, though many of our ilk will die alone. Suicide is an invisible limpet, a floating mine, a minefield. It's called the coward's way. But like I said, it's not a road or street. It is a cul-de-sac where few can get away. Joey John Maguire.